right, it is the last weekend before I have to start teaching again. So summer is over. I've been on a huge dry spell of not catching any fish. So hopefully being back up here, shore fishing on the rivers, I can get it done. That seems to be the theme for me. Pretty much this whole season is getting more action from shore than the boat. I'm gonna have to hop to a bunch of different spots. There's one buggy here and there are 11 people fishing, which is actually some impressive work. So I'm just gonna blast a couple casts here and then hit about 4, maybe 5 other spots. And I've got about 5 or 6 hours. So let's get to casting. First bait out of the box is going to be a Lee Lures flaptail that I found, and it was in really crappy shape. So then I restored it, gave it a really crappy paint job, replaced all the hardware on it, and let's see if it works. I've never thrown it before, and I would never actually buy a Lee Lures product because of their price, and I guess we'll see if it catches fish. Oh, I just got drilled by a muskie right when I came up the ledge on the shredder. No, it's too shallow for them to come up off the ledge, and it just popped it real quick. All right, spot 2 that I went to had so many people I couldn't even fish. So now we're at spot 3. I didn't fish at the last spot. This spot doesn't have anybody at it. It's definitely not quite as popular, and it is also super shallow looking right now. Water's super low. So this will be interesting. I've never caught a fish here. I have lost 2 fish here, hooked and lost them. So I know they're here. Cast like 3 or 4 baits through here and just keep moving. Low water. I'm just hitting these pools and then gonna keep moving and moving and moving. Oh God, just walking through the worst freaking crap for allergies. Fish. Looks pretty small. Is that a bass? It's looking awful bassy. Won't flip him. Landed. Caught a fish. I'm gonna take a top raider to the hand. Nope. He sure looks like he wants to flop. There we go. First fish. pretty shallow rapids pitched right up in there. Bass. Not even disappointed. It's supposed to rain tonight, so I'm assuming the water levels hopefully are going to be higher tomorrow. This is pretty low on the old top raider. Oh my God, no. That's so stock. Well, I guess I'm going swimming. I already lost another lure. Which I'll clip in right here. That's not good. Where did we go? It's a little tiny muskie, I think. Or it's pike, who knows? Little guy. We go, we got a squeaker. Well, I guess that's not a beak hook, but you know what I mean. He's pretty much, yeah, there you go. Well, now I rehooked him. I'm hoping he's 30, but he's gonna be 29. 27 maybe. We'll just double check. I've been on an absolute skunk fest lately, so I don't really know how big a fish actually looks. Yeah, it's not gonna be 30. Got a clipped fin, dude. That's a stalker. Whew, there we go. First muskie of the trip. Pretty little markings on him. I kind of thought it was a tiger for a second. He's not even gonna be close. 27. Best place to release in this spot, probably where the net was. Hopefully the start of something bigger and better. Alright, another river fish on the hellhound. Who'da thunk it? Let's keep blasting, try to catch a bigger one. Alright, that's gonna wrap up today, probably part one. Hopefully part two being tomorrow when I catch one of those fish in like 7 or 8 hours when I wake up and get back out here. But I see lightning and they're running the tornado sirens right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but that means it's time to go. So I'm out. Good morning, everybody. Part two of this thing, trying to catch a muskie. I woke up before my alarm at like 4:50 this morning and I was just like, oh man, muskie fishing. So I got out here really early and then felt my way through the woods while it was raining to a spot and nothing happened. So I'm really glad I got out there for that hot muskie action. So going back on that bigger fish that I moved yesterday, I kept replaying it in my head and I'm like, it's a 42.5, just like all the other fish that I've been catching out of the rivers this year. So I'm gonna just go straight with the glider right back where those two fish were and see if they're active now that it's morning. Oh, no, no, no. And there she was. And I stung it. And now my bait's messed up. Yes. I love muskie fishing. That is a stick. Getting the skunk out today. The old branch bass. There we go. Where'd it go? Come on. It's pretty small, but definitely a muskie chasing. Hit it like twice in the current. Well, that's what you get for not paying attention. Another muskie looks small, it's probably that same one. God. I'm not sure, even if I was paying attention, that would have actually happened, because it kind of hit the bait. It's not very well. Muskie on the shredder. Oh, he's gonna get me into the shore over there. Oh boy. And there's a stump in here. Gotta get him up. Oh, he's gonna go into the stump. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yes. 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 Aha. The shredder scores, dude. Ah. I'm guessing there's literally one active fish in this whole friggin' pool. This is the one that came up right there, hit in the figure eight and just pushed into the slack and took a shot at the shredder. All right, we gotta be quick. That took a minute because he thrashed hard. Straight pump. Dang. Dang, he's not gonna hit 33. 32 and a half. All right, quick picture. It's gonna be pointed way too low, but I don't have time. I gotta get this fish back. All right, pretty little guy on the shredder. There's a nice little bit of calm water right there. There we go. Just gonna kick down with the current. I haven't gotten one in a while on a shredder, and that's actually the first one I've gotten on this color shredder. I used to just always throw the white one, but I threw it so much the tinsel came off. So this thing, not that popular of a bait. It rides super high in the water column, so I like it for rivers. The head will bounce off rocks, kind of. Like you could get it snagged because it's got trebles, but it's fairly rock resistant. So that's why I was chucking it in here. I don't have to worry about snagging stuff like I would with a bucktail that goes a little bit deeper. So awesome, fish on the shredder. Let's keep moving. Oh God, there's another muskie over there. Okay, there's more than one just active fish in here. That's where that other one came from that chase before. Muskies need to get better at eating my bait. There we go. Oh, that's a whole lot of head thrashing. Oh. Oh, he's barely hooked. Just getting the net. Oh, that's not good. Yes. Oh. Whoa. Dude, it was a 6 straight. My camera's falling off my head though. Oh. Okay. Just let, hey, oh, look at that. Don't even have to unhook it. It's probably a little bit bigger than the last one. I think I'm gonna have to move my bump because it's super sandy. And oh geez, that's how you get a hook in your hand. More like arm, but oh yeah. Oh geez. Hey, dude's down. We're drenched. I don't know, look at that. You tell me what the heck you're gonna do in that situation. That's a questionable location to have the hooks. Okay. This is a disaster with that freaking hook placement. Okay. We gotta do some stuff to get out of the sand. There's sand everywhere, whatever. I gotta release the fish. Nah. Come on. Three-footer. We gotta move. This camera's really falling off my face. Okay. The sand really makes everything super difficult. Hook placement in the net, awful. Three-footer, need to release. I'm soaked. I'm covered in sand. The fish is kind of covered in sand, but not too bad. Whew. I guess I shouldn't have let go. It's upright. It was a really hard kick, so I just dropped it, but head into the current. I'm in the water. Whew. Oh, fish is gone. I'm shaking from a 36. That was awful. That wouldn't have been awful at all if that freaking glider wasn't pinned in the middle of the net like that. Oh, okay. Never caught a fish in this spot either before, so that's new. Now I know I gotta put my bump way over there. I didn't want to like set the bump down in the sand and then have the fish flop into the sand kind of thing, and it kind of flopped onto the rocks over there, but I need to measure the fish. Muskie's ink, worth points. There's not much else I can do for it. So I'm gonna keep casting this pool and maybe there's more than one in it. So I started at 5:20 this morning, just absolutely been a grind until the last like 40 minutes. It's like noon, which is kind of weird. The moon is up, there's no major, nothing's happening, but another one on the Hellhound. No real pattern, I guess, other than just jumping from pool to pool. So I got one on the glider, I had a bunch of action on top water, and one on a shredder. I had one hit a glider earlier this morning too, so I guess I'm just gonna keep cycling through baits over and over again in these pools and keep hopping around. So find yourself a nice little circle. I've got a circle that's mapped out and it's like 6 spots, and I just keep going around in a loop and a loop and a loop, waiting for the fish to be active because I know they're sitting in these pools. No, oh jeez, that thing cranked it, dude. I guess they like diving rice too. I only have like 10 to 15 minutes left to fish, and I don't really want this guy on my line. Oh God. Oh God. See, that's the look you're gonna get. Nice little pike. Kind of thought it was gonna be a muskie coming up and grabbing it, but good choice with the diving rise. Midday, I guess, like 3 o'clock. So that's gonna wrap it up for me. It is late in the day now, bluebird skies. I don't think it's gonna happen anymore. It's been 10 hours and really only action for 45 minutes, maybe an hour of the 10 hours. So 3 fish in the bag this weekend, 2 that really counted. No real pattern either. So I don't know, I'm gonna head back to Madison and we'll catch you guys on the next one.